Pan was freaking terrible. Yeah. Hey guys, SpongeBob here, and yeah, Pan was terrible. Now, a lot of you weren't expecting me to like start this movie review off like sounding like this, but I recently saw Pan after it was added on Netflix, since I wasn't aware that was on Netflix. Now, I think I've saw Pan back in back when I was in my old house. I don't remember much of it, but I read critical reviews, and this film was really disliked by many. So I decided to watch it, and yeah, I do agree with the critics. This movie was terrible. Now, it's not the worst film of 2015, because there's still other films to go. Because nothing beats Minions as being the worst film of 2015. Let's just rant about Pan. So, the plot of this film is that Peter Pan lives in an orphanage, and apparently he and other kids get kidnapped and taken to the land of Neverland. And Peter really wants to find out what happened to his mother, so he ventures on the quest to find her. On the way, Blackbeard's on his tail. They end up meeting a female named Tiger Lady. I don't know her name. And apparently Peter has to learn how to fly. And okay, I think a lot of you guys get it. So now, let's just say that Pan doesn't really live up. Pan is poorly portrays Peter Pan. Remember how Peter? Now, let's just say. Now, probably my biggest problem with the movie is that because apparently in the beginning they're shoehorning conflict in. Now, remember back to the original Peter and Wendy story. Yeah, apparently this was a continuation. But however, it feels like this film just ignores what happened with Peter and Peter and Wendy story in favor of just like a new live action movie with all these gorgeous visual effects. Yay! Oh, crap. And just because this is like a continuation of what happened with the Peter and Wendy story, does that mean you need to like steer away from the film, from the story itself? You need to actually have a continuation of the film. This doesn't feel like a continuation. This feels like a different film. Hey, it does explain what happened to Peter Pan, at least. That's honestly another problem I have with this film. Apparently, Peter lives in an orphanage during World War II or III. Wait, is it? But okay, I don't know what World War is, but I'm believing it's like oh yeah, it's World War II. But this is a Peter Pan story, and all of a sudden we have Peter Pan's in an orphanage with the World War II happening. I just feel like they had to throw conflict in there. Yes, I want that, and I know they're trying to like give a little suspense to the story, but really, you could have done something else better than that. Now, it doesn't help the fact that it also doesn't help the fact that the action sequence are really not. They're fine. Well, the first action scene was enjoyable. The rest of them, no, they're not, because a lot of them rely on CGI, which the CGI here is just the visual effects in CGI here are just cheap, just outright cheap, because because that's why I feel like the film just relies on gorgeous visual effects, and I don't get it. It's just the visual effects here just look cheap here. And my god, this film really does not do a good job with its storytelling. Now, because apparently Peter Pan wants to find his father, and his mother, sorry, and then he finds like some. I don't know what's up with this. I'm sorry, but I don't even know what's going on percent in this film, because this film, it also has a lot of boring scenes, so that's something. That's really something. And my god, the characters in acting. Let's address the characters. They portray Hook as just an annoying character. Peter himself is just uninteresting and bland. Blackbeard, he's just annoying, and and also there's this tiger lady. I don't know her name, but she tags along, and I feel like she was just like, and apparently I guess she's like Wendy or something. Also, what happened to Wendy? Yeah, because apparently the film forgot about Wendy. The film forgot about freaking Wendy. In a continuation. Oh, wait, I forgot. This is a continuation. It's a prequel. Oh yeah, it's a prequel to the original one. I'm sorry. I thought it was like I thought it was like I'm sorry, but I honestly thought it was like a continuation, not like actual a prequel. But yeah, Wendy's not here, so that makes things great. But also the acting. I'm not a fan of the acting. The acting here is just laughably bad, because most of the performance here feel phoned up. And yeah, that's all I have about to say. Pan is terrible, and it's definitely among the worst films of 2015. I honestly don't know how you can. I don't know how you can mess up Peter Pan this bad, but when it comes to Warner Brothers take on Peter Pan, it's one of the worst. Not one of the worst, definitely the worst. So I think it's time to address my rating here, and I'm gonna give this film a 2 out of 10. It's a film that is not worth the watch, and I highly recommend you do not watch this film. If you want to see a good portrayal of Peter Pan, just watch the Disney versions of Peter Pan. I haven't seen them, but I think they portray Peter Pan in a much better light than here. So guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, and that's all I have to say. And if you're new here, subscribe to the channel for more movie reviews and other stuff. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.